Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe my channel. What happens when love knows no age but time is running out? In this heart-wrenching episode of 1000 Alb Sisters, Chris and Brittany Combs face a life-changing decision. They want to have a baby, but will their significant age gap stand in the way of their dreams? Join us as we explore their emotional journey, filled with hope, fear, and the desire to create a family. Don't miss the tears, the laughter, and the tough choices that could change their lives forever. 1000 Alb Sisters Season 7 stars Chris Combs and Brittany Combs recently shocked audiences when they announced they wanted to have a baby. 44-year-old Chris already has children from his first marriage and grandchildren, but 36-year-old Brittany never had any. Though she feels like she helps parent Chris' children, she always wanted to have biological children of her own. Chris may not be sure about starting all over again with more children, but he wants his wife to be happy, so he'll do anything to help her have the baby she's always wanted. While the other Slayton siblings haven't been lucky in love, Chris and Brittany always seemed like they were in a solid relationship. Chris is the patriarch of the Slayton family. He made his television debut alongside his famous sister in 2020. Since then, he and Brittany have become fan favorites. Chris went on his weight loss journey over the years, and during 1000 Alb Sisters Season 7, Brittany is finally ready to go on her own. A big part of the reason that Brittany wants to lose weight is so she can be healthy enough to have a baby. Chris and Brittany's all-American love story. 1000 Alb Sisters stars Chris and Brittany met while working at McDonald's. In 2012, Chris accepted a manager position at the fast food joint and immediately connected with Brittany, a fellow manager. They formed an instant friendship, which later turned romantic. The age gap between them was never an issue. In 2016, Chris proposed and Brittany said yes. Chris and Brittany were married on October 15, 2016, 4 years before 1000 Alb Sisters started airing. In October 2023, Chris posted a wedding photo to Instagram with the caption, "7-year day, I say do and wouldn't change anything about this life journey we are on together." The post got over 10,000 likes, and fans took to the comment section with anniversary greetings. Chris's positive attitude and happy-go-lucky approach to weight loss made him a fan favorite. Though Chris and Brittany have no children together, Chris is a proud grandfather, and in January 2022, he posted a birthday photo to Instagram. In the photo, he and Brittany hold an adorable little boy between them, and they're all wearing matching birthday shirts that indicate it's his grandson's birthday. Though Brittany isn't the child's biological grandmother, she's wearing a shirt that identifies her as the birthday boy's grandmother. Brittany loves Chris's children and grandchildren as if they were her own. Brittany wants to have a baby. During the premiere of 1000 Alb Sisters Season 7, a tearful Brittany talked about her reproductive challenges. She says she always wanted to be a mother, but she hasn't been able to get pregnant. Brittany thinks it's her weight that's holding her back from making her dreams of motherhood come true. She tells Chris that she wants to have bariatric surgery so that she can finally be healthy enough to have a baby. By this point, all the other Slaytons had the surgery. Brittany wants to lose weight so she can have a baby, which brings up memories of how Amy Slayton's weight loss journey began. When Sister Wives premiered in 2020, Amy weighed over 400 pounds. She was a newlywed who wanted children, so she had bariatric surgery and quickly lost 125 pounds. Though her doctors asked her not to get pregnant too soon after surgery, Amy disregarded their warnings. She gave birth to 2 healthy boys, Gage and Glenn Halterman. Brittany hopes to achieve a similar outcome. Chris is much older than Brittany. At 44 years of age, Chris is older than the 36-year-old Brittany. Though Chris and Brittany's age gap never got in the way of their marriage, it may be a problem when it comes to having a baby. At 44 years of age, Chris would be starting all over again. During the premiere episode of 1000 Alb Sisters Season 7, Chris pointed out that his baby would be younger than his grandchildren. Despite how challenging it is to have a baby now, Chris loves his wife and wants to give her what she wants. Chasing a baby around isn't easy, and it only gets more difficult with age. Chris may find that he doesn't have as much energy as he used to. On the other hand, he has lost a lot of weight, so he may be more energetic now than he was when his children were young. The 1000 Alb Sisters Season 7 star has changed his life completely over the last few years, and he even ran a 5K since losing weight. Having more children may not be easy for Chris, but it wouldn't be out of the question. Chris wants more surgery too. There may be more than one surgery for the Combs household during 1000 Sisters, Season 7. Chris had skin removal surgery during 1000 Sisters, Season 6. While lying in his hospital bed post-surgery, Chris says, "This is the best journey that I've ever decided to take and stick with." Chris was eager to keep up with his grandchildren. The post's caption reads, "Chris' skin removal is the icing on his weight loss journey's cake." He looked like a new man as he left the hospital after his procedure. Chris loves the results of his surgery so much that he already wants more. As he told Brittany, "I've still got some areas of opportunity." Chris got the extra skin around his stomach removed. He's already thinking about having the excess skin around his chest removed. Chris told Brittany he was tired of having larger breasts than most women. At the end of the conversation, Brittany asked Chris if they could afford to have 2 surgeries in the same year, and the 1000 Sisters star promised he'd figure it out.